Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is Game 5. Sovereign Search and Destroy is where it's going to be played. FaZe, EnVy. Doesn't get much better than this, buddy.
It really doesn't. Two of the biggest names in Call of Duty esports going toe-to-toe. It's been an eventful series, it's fair to say. Game 3, the Blitz, actually was replayed because of a draw. Both games went down to the last 60 seconds of what can only be described as hectic brilliance.
Oh, yeah.
It was insane.
I think the Blitz was definitely one for the ages. It was amazing play.
I want to watch the highlight reel right now, and the game isn't even over.
You know, it's crazy because I got Proofy right now as it stands in my top 10 players here this weekend, and I got Study in there too.
Nice. That's a good pick.
Don't you think?
That's a good pick. Study, you know, we touched on him at the very start of the series, a bit inconsistent, but then he has godlike moments where he started 10-0. Ironically finished 13-8 after we gave him the cast a bad Wuju. My bad, Study. We love you. But hey, you know, stuff happens, I guess.
Jumping on board here, we do see as Rambo pushed into B here in control room. He does have the bulldog, and you know he's going to get a little bit crazy with this. And FaZe, you know, if you don't know much about FaZe and the Search and Destroy on Sovereign, they play it very, very slow. And as I'm just going to go ahead and circle through here, we got an LMG, I think, from one right here. No,
really?
Never mind. No. I'm stupid. It was just a gold one, and it freaked me out.
I panicked. I'm sorry.
I saw Xfinity actually run that for the wall bang, and I was like, well, you know, that's actually kind of borderline smart. So actually, no, I am right. It is an OMG from replays.
Oh, really?
He is running the OMG, and the point of this, if you go ahead and go over there, is because he can wallbang all through control room and just do so much damage, and he has a guy there, and he isn't able to get the kill.
No, he just managed to tag him up. No kill confirmed yet, though. Still, everyone alive, 28 seconds left, and this is what I talked about at the very start of the series, if you remember, when I said the way that EnVy play Search and Destroy can be so slow at times that if Nameless with the bomb doesn't start to plant it quick enough, if he dies, they are not going to be able to plant that bomb, even if they have players alive. But two FaZe players do go down. Nameless with that plant should be able to get it just in time. Nicely done. 2 versus 4 in favor of EnVy.
EnVy now, Rambo still alive. He does have the bulldog, just going to be patrolling here this entire time, looking around, doesn't see anything. There is a guy coming on a flank here, and that is going to be replays. So replays and JCap trying to work in a tandem. Right now, it's just such a hard situation. Replay's got to pick on one, but this is really ballsy right now for JCap.
It is, but I like it. It's high risk, high reward. He went straight up the ladder. Can he find the second player? Oh. Yes, he can, but can't get the kill. Replays needs to trade it as quickly as possible. Hasn't got the time. 13 seconds left. Peeks. There's one. Where is that last player?
Oh, he's getting ready to come in, and that is going to be all she wrote as Nameless cleans it up.
Nicely done by Nameless, staying cool, calm, and composed. We've seen a couple of chokes, which I'm not going to mention. I'm not going to mention. Not going to go into details. Don't want to embarrass anyone. But there's seen some, especially on this map, on that bomb site. Some turn-ons, maybe.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Proofy, I'm just so amazed to see what Proofy's got stored for us. I mean, he's so good. His respawn's amazing right now.
Oh,
and on the other side, I mean, EnVy is just crushing. This is going to come down to like one mental round where it's either a complete choke or they just catch the other team off guard. Yeah. And we are not seeing a single B push. We are going to jump on board with Classic here as we just wait to see what they plan on doing here. It looks like it's going to be a B, and it's time to see how they play it.
Yeah, Replays has that bomb in B. Scrolling through, you can see Classic on the flank, Proof on the flank as well. And you know, you said it in that last round, the way that they play it, very slow, very methodical. And
yeah,
looks like it's going to be the way every round for them, even on defense. They did a similar thing where they just kind of set up in a square.
Which makes sense in D, but you know, I think the main thing here is, you know, you got to understand that they're running 2 ARs on Sovereign. You know, and when you're going with the B, you really need those sub plays, and Replays is able to strike first blood. This is going to be huge for him.
Nicely done, shutting down Rambo, and he manages to get out there just. But there is another player there. It's going to be Nameless. And he did get taken down by Merc. Nameless, he's going to get shut down by Classic. So kills being traded off. Merc and Study going to be up for Team EnVy. This is 2 versus 3, 20 seconds remaining. Obviously, they are on the defensive side. However,
all up to Study.
Merc went down. Study tries to jump in.
He didn't even see him. He was right to the right that entire time. You know, that's like just a small, right now as well. That's awesome. He's just got that. That's a small, just mental mistake. I mean, you didn't check the corner there, or he didn't get the call out because he just died. Yeah. So either way, I mean, you got to check that corner. It's right in front of you. You're on a widescreen TV for a reason. You can see that.
Well, I would hope he can see that, otherwise he needs to get his eyes checked.
Yeah, I hope. So, based on the fact that Rambo is actually going to be sporting this Bulldog, we can basically say that we will be seeing yet another B push. And I want to see what Rambo can do here. I want to see if Rambo...
Oh! The counter rush replays gives a Bulldog of his own to Rambo Ray. Nicely done. And that's the counter that I love to see. They recognized that Rambo did it last round. He's probably going to do it again. And they just ran straight at his face and made him pay. And now you got Study in a 1 versus 4.
Yeah, and look at Proofy. Go ahead and swing on over to Proofy real quick. Show everyone what he's doing. He is sitting over at the A bomb site in case anything happens. There's one player slowly starting to work his way over there. That is going to be Study. He is in for a rude awakening if he decides to go for a flank. Proofy does not see him. He's just going to sit there, and now he's going to slowly inch up. This is not looking good for Study. The bomb is in control room, and this is going to be the round.
Nice. Proofy just adapting out and picking up the kill. Good rotation coming in from him, and it's going to be FaZe 2-1 up. Are we going to see a round 11? Is it going to happen?
You know, I don't know. We really have to tell. You know, right now, EnVy can throw that mix up, and if we see him actually stop him on D, it's going to obviously go 2-2. But on their next offense, if they go A, I think there's a chance. I think there really is a chance. But as it stands right now, I think I got FaZe kind of just closing this one out. In like probably like a 6-4.
Really?
Just based on the sole fact that, you know, FaZe is willing to try new things. And we already had a little bit of a gunfight here as Proofy started one, and JCap picking it up, and JCap getting in yet another firefight. He's going to be taken out by Rambo there with that Bulldog. Rambo not switching from it. He's just holding on to it.
Well, EnVy, a very quick round of their own. I mean, we saw FaZe counter aggression with aggression, and, well, EnVy just showing that they can do the same thing as Study picks up the kill B Domo area. Levels things up. Search and Destroy 2 rounds apiece now.
Yeah, it was actually a really cool strategy there. You actually saw 2 people rush underneath bottom control room, or like underneath the nest, the balcony, and that's awesome. That is so creepy that they just can like stare over that balcony at us like that.
Yep. Looking at FaZe on defense.
Up.
Anything you see?
They just picked up the bomb.
What? Better late than never, I guess. But Rambo this time, is he going to be a little bit more cautious climbing the ladder? That's the big question. In fact, decides he doesn't even want to do it at all. Doesn't want to get rushed by replays.
Look at this.
Adapting his strategy a little bit. Oh, Study with the sniper rifle.
We do have Study with the sniper rifle, and as it looks now, I think they're going to feel out A, and if they get a pick on A, I'm expecting a rotation back over there. But they're really just playing this super slow. I mean, you got Merc carrying the bomb, you got Study trying to get a pick, and he's just waiting to see any head pop up.
Study just peeking, and he is going to see someone.
Oh, he shot the paper!
Misses the shot.
Oh, there it is.
For the second time, though. Nicely done. Headshot on replays. And, you know, they were playing for that pick, as you said, and the pick kind of came in an awkward position. It was really in the middle of the match, so it doesn't really give much tell for either team at that point. But the player has rotated now towards A. There's one defensive player. It's going to be Classic. He needs to make some plays. He's going to see one, decides he doesn't even want to challenge that. Backs off, now sees multiple. He's going to be calling for some help, but the rotation could go straight back to B because watch out. There is Rambo, who just cleaned out that bomb site by himself.
Yep, Rambo cleared it out. We do have a trophy going down for Study. Rambo needs to get in there. His teammate just got dropped, and now Rambo needs to be quick. He is not in the best position with this Bulldog. There's 10 seconds. Bad time management, and I think this might be the round unless Rambo can pull something magical out.
Two FaZe players, Classic and Proof.
They're out. They're out.
Yeah, and
that's a big round, man.
Again, that comes down to what I mentioned earlier on, the way that EnVy plays slow and methodical.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes they have that situation where they just simply run out of time. They rely so much on winning that gunfight in like 15 seconds, with 15 seconds on the board, and if they don't win that gunfight, they're screwed.
Oh, yeah. Look at this. This is just...
the way this is going back and forth, I think this series, it would just be fitting if it went to a round 11. I really think it would be the ultimate send-off to the series for what has just been legendary. You gotta agree, though. I mean,
yeah, I know, I agree. I'm just interested to see if Rambo's ever going to switch it up from the Bulldog. I mean, he's always been pushing in. He doesn't go for the counter push, and now we're actually finally seeing an A strategy here out of the members of FaZe. And Classic's able to get first blood because of it. The smoke comes down, and now he's going to go for the push. And if he catches them basically off surprise, he's going to single-handedly destroy EnVy.
Well, JCap picks up a kill of his own. So FaZe 2 kills away from making it set at 3-3 in rounds. Bomb goes down as well, so Merc and Nameless up for Team EnVyUs. They have 4 players in the form of FaZe.
Ran straight out into that one.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Merc. If he does this, well, it's one for the history books, I think it's fair to say. He had a shot long range, unfortunately couldn't pick it up. Rotating a little bit out of his spawn, but really not much.
He's got to go for it, obviously. But, you know, time is against him. He spots one guy beat on. predicts the other guy, and he's able to close on that one, but time is against him. As we said, the last guy will hide no matter what. So as the clock winds down, we now see as FaZe will go up 4-2. Valiant effort here from Merc in this round number 6.
Yeah, nicely done from Team FaZe. And this is the biggest lead we've seen so far in the Search and Destroy. 2 rounds now. Can they build upon it? That's the big question. I'm really looking at EnVy now to come out and do something different because, you know, you called out Rambo saying, you know, it's the bulldog every time, similar thing every time, both on attack and defense.
That's why that A push was so smart because obviously Rambo's not going to switch it up, and I'm going to take a look here. Rambo still, finally Rambo just switched to the MTAR. So this tells me that we might see an A as he grabs that bomb and he is going to run straight to it. We may see something a little bit different here from the members of FaZe. We have a split 2-2, and I think they kind of filled it out. I mean, there's a guy back research. Rambo's going to shoot, and that's going to be a big, big flag for the members of FaZe.
It really is. As Rambo jumps around, picks up sick. 1. That was on Classic. Classic 7-3 at this point. JCap 7-3 as well. So that really is a high-profile kill. If you're going to pick up a first blood on Classic, is always a good way to start. As Rambo sponged 1 nade, managed to get the bomb down just in time. So it's going to be 3-3 now. I'm looking at that mini-map. You've got Study pretty much out in no man's land. He's at that B bomb, and I'm curious to see if he's going to go all the way around the outside of this FaZe team. Merc in a great position. If anyone
this is going to be tough for Merc, and Merc just gets peek shotted right away, and it is all up to Study. And Study's just going to get erased. FaZe now goes up 5-2 in the best of 5 in Game 5. Wow.
Looking good. Looking
One
very
round away.
good.
1 round away, Benson.
If you love
Can EnVy do it? Can EnVy do it?
The way that they're playing there, I mean, they had that set and they just didn't win the gunfights. It's as simple as that. They got outgunned.
Merc's spot, you know, at this point in time, that's very, very predictable for this top-level caliber of play. But, you know, it went down. He wasn't expecting Rambo to die right away. You know, that was the trophy system. There was 3 nades that came in, obviously at 8-2, and the last one just destroyed Rambo. So there's nothing he can really do about it, and now we're jumping on board here with Classic as he is going to ride the railing and see how they plan on making this B push.
We've got replays with the bomb for FaZe. 1 round away from advancing further and knocking down, or knocking out rather I should say, Team Envious. It's going to be tough though.
It's all just patience at this point.
Yep, everyone just
hanging out,
just chilling, you know.
Yeah, you know.
Anything good on TV?
Yeah, they're looking at the monitors. They're like, oh, look at this. And,
how sick would it be if you looked at the monitor and it actually showed you people on the map?
It would be broken.
That would be next. That would be broken. That'd be insane. And then you could shoot the monitor. Oh, I'm writing a Let's Do Infinity War right now. That's oh my God, Classic. What was that?
He couldn't even see him.
That's ridiculous. Was what that was. Nicely played though. He's gonna shut down Nameless. 3 versus 3 again.
Oh, he saw him.
Are we
he got the call out. Classic's getting hit by 2 nades. Somehow doesn't die. Finally, he's gonna be taken out. And now we are seeing as the boys in blue are making a big push.
This is good. Replays and Proof up for FaZe, though. It's not over just yet. There's someone actually on that bomb.
Proof.
Who is it? It's Rambo. He's going to go for the defuse. Is Proof going to check? No, he's not. That's going to be the defuse. 5-3.
That's a big momentum shift there for the members of EnVy. They were down 2-1 in that round, I do believe, or it was 2-2. And just numbers alone, and, you know, to win that round, that's a huge burden alleviated off of them. Now they go to offense, and now we're going to see what EnVy can do. Can they make this miraculous comeback? Nameless 2-7, and now we're seeing as Rambo still equipping on that bulldog, and he's going to be nading this first, so this tells me that he's going to be going underneath.
Yeah, nice nade there. He's anticipating the rush, and the rush still came. And if he isn't careful here, he may get shut out because it's bulldog versus bulldog on the stats. This is going to be close. You can see him on Oracle mode right there on the staircase to the left-hand side.
Oh my God!
If Rambo peeks
if Rambo pushes, if he pushes it, I mean he's going to be behind him. Obviously he doesn't know.
Oh God! Rambo's pretty much pinned in. Shots go in. He challenges. He's going to get killed. No, he's not. JCap and replays get both kills there. 1 kill being exchanged. Classic was dropped. 2 versus 3. Merc and Study, the boys in blue. 2-on-3 right now. This is going to be close. Bomb down, of course. And the problem that they have is FaZe know about it. And look where Study is, out in pretty much no man's land. I'm pretty sure he did just see someone up top. Only 34 seconds left, though. So if EnVy are going to make a play, it needs to be soon. Study sees him up top. Oh, my JCap! Oh, Lord! That was outgunning at its finest. He just got pooped on, for lack of a better word. Merc 1 versus 3. It's
oh my God, the bomb is down. He could actually go for it. No.
There's the bulldog. Replay finishes out the round, and FaZe close out what was simply a sensational series.
You know, FaZe finishing top 4, making my predictions look slightly better than, you know, yeah, I know, but really what I'm looking at here when I watch the series, you know, it's so back and forth, back and forth. There's a couple things that really separated these two teams. I think the biggest momentum shift had to have been the blitz.
Yeah.
You know, it was tied 1-1, and then Proofy goes off in the first side of it. And ladies and gentlemen, that was an amazing game. Watch the VODs if you haven't seen all 5 games. It was brilliant. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, FaZe is taking on Complexity next on the main stage. Stay tuned for more action.